Old school, new school, need to learn that.
Welcome back to Old School.
New school.
It's for Brooklyn.
I'm sincere.
And we back with another one.
Yeah.
Another one. And I'm not going to curse today either.
Alright.
I'm working on it.
We'll see. It's some stuff.
I'm working
some
on
topics. I don't know.
That is true.
We'll
That is
see.
true. We got some good topics today. We got some news.
Yeah.
We got some hip-hop information. And
Everything.
then we're going to go to the guts
Everything.
of what's going on. My man phone is not on ringer.
Yeah.
It is.
You know we usually, you know what I mean? But I don't know
It's
this
mad
show.
early. We ain't even get to it.
I know, man. Yo, hold on.
Okay. You know the rules.
Yo, Kayla.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
filming now. Let me see. I'm a
Yep.
government now.
We live on
I got
air.
you. I got you live now. Okay. Whenever we do a podcast, old school, new school, we tend to, if somebody's phone rings, then we have to answer.
Answer. Yep. And they go
So-
live on air.
You're
I
live.
sure was about to blast you. Let me not. Okay.
Wait.
Oh, that would have been good. That would have been
No,
good. Live
no,
on air. He gonna get
no.
aired out.
Okay, but you doing it live right now.
I'm just
Listen.
saying. I got
Yo.
excited. It ain't just me.
Yo.
Usually it's me, but today
Yo.
somebody else said I was gonna tell you all.
Listen,
I ain't
Kayla.
gonna do it. I ain't gonna let you live. I'm gonna let you
Thank
She gonna let him
you,
live.
thank
She
you.
gonna let him live.
Hove
She gonna-
told you that. Listen, I am about to finish filming. Do we have a question to ask her? Just something off the rip.
What was gonna be our first?
Um,
We were talking.
did you watch the Jada Kiss and Fab battle?
Yes, that's where we was at.
Nah, I ain't watching that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who would you have? Who have you? If you had to pick, who would you say would win?
Would have won if I watched it.
Yeah,
Clearly.
or from your preference.
Who you playing? Okay. I'm gonna go with Fab.
No. Okay.
Yeah, he
He
didn't.
lost
My
though.
opinion.
He didn't pull that one off.
Yeah, he
You
lost.
didn't?
Nah.
Nah, he didn't.
I gotta go listen to it, man.
Yeah.
Check it out.
It's
Check
on.
it out.
It's on YouTube.
I was just checking on your well-being, brother. I ain't want nothing.
Okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, sister. All right. I am on. No, because I don't want the ladies to be like, I can't get with sin, and you know what I mean. So you know.
Here you go. Here he go.
Yo, I gotta keep my options
You know what,
open.
baby? Ike is fire.
Listen.
I'm gonna edit all that out.
Okay.
No.
All right, good. Listen, I'm gonna call you. Listen, I'm gonna call you after. All right, later. Love you. All right.
So Fab and Jada went at it
Yeah, man.
on verses.
Yeah, man.
Who you initially had?
I didn't really have anybody. I kind of, cause I was thinking, are we doing freestyles? Are we doing like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jada Kiss has a longer catalog as far as like from the '90s, locks. You know what I'm saying? Collaborations, mixtapes, as well as Fab. But the mixtapes were cool.
Yes.
So I thought if it was, I was thinking if Fab would have brought him to his arena, Fab.
I initially thought Fab because of his,
You said that, and
his hit records.
And I said Kiss, right? I didn't really see nobody.
You kind of said Kiss, and then when I brought up his hit
said
records,
Fab,
I was like
Mike.
kind of Fab. I was
Yeah.
going with Fab just because of the hit factor,
Mm-hmm.
but Jada controlled that fight,
Drunk with it.
drunk, and Fab played right into it
Into it.
and couldn't really master
Couldn't.
or get his shit off.
Yeah.
I didn't curse directly at someone.
I heard it, but I was like,
Give
I'll
me
let
a
you
little
rock.
play on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't use it towards. I used
Yeah.
it in essence of something.
Yeah, you wasn't.
All right, so I got to play on that.
Yeah, okay.
But he really didn't get it off.
Nah,
And Kiss just went in.
Kiss
Kiss
had
went
no
in.
mercy.
I didn't know he wrote the
Victory joint?
victory joint for
You said
Puff. I
that.
did not know he let the cat out the bag on that one.
That was
I thought Big did it.
as all bigger or Mace.
I thought Big.
Okay,
Yeah,
Mace ain't
that
that
didn't
lyrical.
sound like no Mace. I thought
Not
Big
even
did it.
murder.
No, not even
Okay,
murder.
All right, I think
No, but that was Kiss. But now when I hear it, I hear Kiss. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
when the pattern, the how he bounced the word, yeah,
What-
Kiss all day.
as the verses, would you say this is one of the best ones?
Yes, as far as hip hop goes.
hip hop verses.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a good. The next hip hop one has to top it. Like it has to.
Can't go backwards.
It can't go backwards. You know.
Nah, that was
I mean,
dope.
I would love to see a Swizz and Drake. It's like over.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
briefly. Yeah, that was
That was-
just in case y'all missed that last week. Swizz
Yes,
was nice.
Swiss was nice on talking to Busta Rhymes on live or
yeah,
FaceTime
live.
or whatever
Yeah,
it was.
Busta was like, what?
And he shot out. Took a shot at Drake. You know, he said that he was a soft. Come see me if you want it. And he played a record and went
Whatever
into
record
it.
that was on fire.
Yeah, it was. It was drama record. It was a drama. It was beef.
Ready. We're ready.
Beef.
Yeah.
Oh
but
man.
Hopefully whatever that is about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna get ironed out fast.
Yeah, with the quickness.
Despite Drake's man and intervening or want to say something, he don't know no better.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He just speaking up for his man, which is
Rough
cool.
Riders.
So that's gonna get ironed out.
Yeah.
That ain't going nowhere.
Easy. But what is going somewhere is Jada Pinkett to that red table talk.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
That
red table.
yo,
she going
see,
to that red table.
I didn't know anything about any of the rumors ever.
Mm.
And now when I look back, it was like a year ago.
That's some new school shit though. You wasn't really.
Yeah, I wasn't really checking
for that.
for that. I didn't really, especially him. Like,
Yeah, he wasn't really.
I wasn't
like
really
that big
going,
of a-
but
yeah.
he pulled it out. He said that.
Pause.
Yeah, no polls on that. He pulled it.
The receipts was out there.
And he was pulling it out on her.
Yo,
He pulled it out because he was pulling it out.
yeah.
But he just blew it
Yo.
all up. He came
All
clean and said that, he got the blessings from Will. Just not to be romantic.
But
And I guess she put that old school on him.
that
That man said, if I died today,
I'm fine because I
I'm
gave
fine 'cause
myself
I gave
to somebody.
myself to somebody.
She put that a different world on him.
I think that's what messed it all up. They were like, "Oh, he is getting too. What's up with your jack, bro? Turn your
Everybody,
joint on
everything
mute,
crazy, bro. It's a lot of stuff. It's a big news week. Everybody want to see what we thinking.
So
You
initially, I was like, "Yo, why he blowing it up?"
Yeah,
But then I'm like, "Is he like?" You asked me. You posed the question, and our viewers, if you
please
listening,
let
check
us know. Let us know.
My man Sincere asked, "Was he wrong for blowing it up?"
Was he? Even if it was affecting his mental and emotional, maybe his career. Let's be 100. Let's be 100.
Okay.
You don't know.
We don't know. We don't know
don't
how
know.
in depth. We don't know, how invested he was. We do know she was married,
Yes,
We
which
do-
he
we-
should have known.
and which he knew.
But he
Which
should have
knew.
known. He should have knew
And
what
they
the outcome
they
would have
have
been.
voiced that they had a particular type of relationship,
Life partnership.
like whatever
Yeah.
that means.
It's supposed to be a partner anyway, right? If you-
Yeah. You're a life partner regardless.
Like it's a business.
They got an
Okay.
agreement. It's in contract. I get to bone 90 people during our time of living.
Hold on.
Like,
If it's a life partnership, shouldn't there be an NDA involved somewhere?
oh, they probably is.
And he just said, "Fuck
He
it."
just like
They better not sue him.
that's why they were like, yo, we got to cut this contract.
Yeah.
You've been terminated. Got rid of him.
Yo, it's a meme that says that got August texting her saying, "I'm pregnant," and she said, "August, we gotta cut this."
Yo, the internet is foul.
Yeah. But he did show some. I'm not gonna do him like that, but it
Yo,
was a film.
As a man, the way he
Handled it.
the way he spoke, with holding his pride and his manhood intact, but still being
Emotional.
somewhat emotional
Yeah.
and vulnerable.
yeah.
I give him credit for
I
that.
fuck with that.
Most people couldn't sit and say that about someone that they loved who's possibly in love with someone else or
Yeah.
married to someone else for that.
And on that platform.
So for him to actually go the length to, express that the way he did, I give it to him.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, now you put that in a whole different bond, a whole different situation. It's like,
But
damn,
it's good for him. Nobody's safe.
nobody, yeah.
Nobody's safe. Like, and you got to be careful.
And she's
with how
supposed to
you
do
move.
she's bring her own self.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I was just talking to Kayla about it the other day. Like, yesterday, I was like, she been using everybody else drama and bringing them to the red table.
But now
this is good.
somebody need to interview her though,
They might do.
cause
They
her
might-
doing her, she
might
this
bring
is damage
somebody-
control again. Clean it up.
Yeah.
Let's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Let's clean it up because if
Yeah.
it wasn't about nothing, you wouldn't have did it. You would have just been
Period.
like, yo, he's bugging, he's
Period.
wilding, blah blah blah.
But they getting attacked though. She getting attacked. Like, they really going at her. Like, cause some of those people who are August fans kind of know his mental or what state he was in, what he's been through, and it's like, yo, fam, he was literally asking for help. Now I'm saying that he's not wrong for falling for a married woman,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you also being a married woman and more mature, you know you can tell what kind of space someone's in if you're talking.
But
with
if he's
them
in a good
and-
space with her, she don't know what kind of space he's in or what kind of space he could be in. He might have
So-
just
so
been
why
always
did you-
happy.
So why did you say that you need help? What is she helping you with if you know
Love,
you're-
affection, and then he got it and he's happy. She don't know how depressed he could get because he's always happy. Then he got too clingy. She like, y'all gotta cut it off, and then he's reset it back to depression. You don't know.
Okay, well, none of us know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
We don't know. I'm just saying, on both ends,
It's
no
co-
one
yeah.
knows how it's gonna turn.
But if I
Moment
know
later.
you, and I know that like you have mental health problems. Just because you're happy with me,
But
I'm still going to be
But no
mindful
one
of
knows.
how you
But
are
no one
outside.
knows the degrees of anyone's mental health until
But
they crash.
he shared it. But he shared it before they even started talking. He did say that.
I could say
Why-
I could say to someone I'm suicidal, right?
Mhm.
If I never display that to you, you don't know the degree of I'm suicidal.
But me being that way, or knowing how that feels, I'm going to naturally be concerned for your well-being, even if I don't know you. I'm going to
But
naturally
you
be
understand that. I'm speaking to
Yeah,
somebody who
who
don't
don't-
understand.
how-
Somebody
what
could
are
tell
you-
me, "Yo, I'm suicidal." I'd be like, "Oh, you good though?" Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
alright. I don't know the degree of
The suicidal.
of their depression
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
suicide. I don't know it. I know what you told me, but I don't know the degree of it. So, and then when you're around me, you happy, or you in a good mood. So I'm like, "Oh, they
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna keep rocking out." And then you show me something, and I'm like, "Oh, this is a bit much. Like I didn't know." So it's hard to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
she
yeah.
knew. She probably was informed of it, but she don't know the degree until it
Yeah.
happens. No one really knows the degree till it happens. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I mean,
okay.
even with people who are depressed, you know, and then actually commit suicide, people be like, "Yo, I knew he was depressed or she was depressed, but I didn't know it would get to this point."
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So on both ends, I see both ends.
Both
like
ends.
it's gonna
That's
be
why you gotta
interesting.
check on your strong friends, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like check on
most
your
definitely
strong
do that.
friends.
Most definitely do that.
You know what I'm saying? Because we all, especially during this time of all that's going on. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But we shall see.
we shall. We
You know what
shall
I'm
see.
saying?
We shall see.
You know, I hope she don't try to flip the script. She an actress and everything.
You know,
what I'm saying? We ain't really-
everyone's using the platforms for their own benefit and their own type of thing at times, and sometimes it's not conducive to what we look forward to or not. I mean, take
Academics.
Academics for he's been
I don't like him. Son.
Meek got at him and said he needs to be canceled.
Yeah.
You know what? You know,
And let us know how y'all feel about
you-
that.
do
Like,
you
please,
think Academics needs to be removed
from the culture.
from the culture, or just visibility of
Yeah.
his
Or do you
presence.
see where he can
fits
fit? Yeah.
where he fits. Me personally, I knew how Academic was from the Chirac days.
I hated that.
He cracked the little jokes. There was sometimes I watched it, I was like, "Yo, this dude's gonna get killed." Like he
Yeah.
was humorous to me in his approach, and his approach to me was attention seeking, and he did his job.
Mhm.
We can't expect a clown to do business work.
Yeah.
You can't. He's a
And
clown.
business and the culture are two different things.
He's a clown. Like that's his thing. His thing is controversy. His things is sounding like
Mockery,
he's stirring
parodies.
up. Yeah, that's
corny.
he's
man.
kind of like a shock jock.
Yeah.
He's gonna say the thing to create the conversation. Look, we talking about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Courtesy of Meek, but yeah.
Yeah, but he's and Meek talking about him because of what he did.
Yeah.
That's
Which they both have valid points.
that's what he want. Yeah, no, I will say
They both have valid points.
in Academics
Defense. Yeah,
he did have a point
He
about Meek sitting there with someone who voted for Trump and support Trump, and he did some of the stuff he was adding was stupid, but
Yeah.
he did have some points in that aspect. But do you think he needs to be canceled? Like, do you?
I don't.
personally-
I think he's corny, and like I'm a new school. Like I'm 25, so I don't. I never thought that the Chirac junk was funny. I thought it was corny, and I think people that if you really like, I'm not in Chirac, but being in the hood and seeing people die, I just felt like that was corny. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like he should be canceled, but I also see where people like him. I can't just go off of my own soul, bias of how I feel about him. But I see if somebody feels like business, do what you do. For the culture, you should be out of here.
I don't think he should be canceled, but I think we should cancel him. And what I mean is, leave him on the air. But stop giving him the
Energy.
presence.
Yeah,
Stop.
I feel you. I feel you.
Stop. We give him too much
feel
energy.
you.
Like, all right, he a bozo. Let him be a bozo, and just keep it pumping. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, keep it pumping because I don't want to take, regardless of his way, regardless, he did what he had to do for him. That
Yeah.
was his pipeline.
Even if he was playing off of his people.
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel, which is corny.
He did what he did.
Yeah.
Now we just stop giving him that energy.
Yeah. I didn't know about him until he did a show with Joe Budden.
I
So,
knew
mean,
about him
That's how irrelevant he was.
from the Chirac. Like,
I heard about
all
that.
those. I heard about the Chiracs, and I watched a few of them, and his commentary was funny. It was meme type vibes.
Yeah.
Like, it was commentary was funny, and I was like, yo, this dude is crazy. This dude's gonna get hurt,
Yeah.
But
Almost did by Vic Mensa.
he kept it. He just kept the energy going, and I mean, look where it's at. So,
He good. He good. You know what I'm saying?
for the most part.
For the most part, from what we know.
Yeah.
But please let us know what y'all think.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
think he
saying?
should be
Canceled.
taken off the airways, removed? Let us know and let us know why. And
Yeah.
if you feel he shouldn't be, I want to hear that too.
Please,
I want to
yeah.
hear everybody's opinions on this Mr. Akademiks dude. He
Yeah.
a bozo in my book, period. But that's just me personally.
Yep, me too.
He's a bozo.
I ain't even want to talk about him, but because Meek brought it up.
All right, I
know
feel
what
you
I'm
on that.
saying? It's just like, like you said, don't give him energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, but what we need to give energy to and keep on giving the energy to is this Black Lives Matter movement,
Yes.
this black empowerment, this black enlightenment. Man, I love it.
Black on black.
Okay,
black.
buddy.
Yeah,
All right,
shout out to
buddy.
Buddy. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Buddy
mean,
dope.
the energy on that.
Yes.
I mean,
They
you
have to
seeing
keep
it
that
is
shit
being
going.
highlighted. I do have a slight fear.
Or what?
Not a fear. A hope not. I have a slight hope not that it doesn't get watered down by these corporations.
I agree 100%.
It don't get watered down with the Black Lives Matter. And now, because we've said it. And when I say we, I mean like these corporations.
Everybody, yeah.
Because
We
we
done.
said it, we did our part.
Or a little bit of money.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we did our part. Like,
Anymore.
Black Lives Matter. I stand with Black Lives, and I hope it doesn't get watered down to the point where it's just words like, "Oh, Black Lives Matter," and you keep it pumping.
Yeah.
But I do, and not to take from it, I do like the presence of everyone embodying it, it getting its attention for us to actually maneuver and do things under that banner.
Yeah.
I do.
Whatever it may be.
Whatever it may be,
Yeah,
I
I feel
do.
you.
I do like that. I do like the attention is bringing and the focus point that is bringing. That's allowing us to express, say, be heard, fight for laws, or whatever it is we want to do or need to do. We just gotta maximize that in those presence and our
plan.
leadership.
Yeah.
Also maximize that because
Until freedom. What's up?
okay, that's right.
Until freedom.
Yeah.
Jamani Williams,
Yes.
public advocate, New York. You know what I'm saying? Tamika Mallory, my son. Everybody that's just doing the work. You know what I'm saying?
Most definite.
You know.
And the smaller unknown
Us.
the
We with
smaller,
y'all. We get it.
as well.
Yeah.
Everyone just doing their
Doing our
part
thing, yeah.
and trying to make the embetterment for the overall goal.
Yeah.
The objective. You can't go wrong, and we just got to keep that energy going.
24/7.
We got to keep that energy going.
Yeah.
It sucks when I see, you wake up in the morning and I see just how much it gets beat. It gets beat before us. You know what I'm saying? It gets beat before us, and everybody's in on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's in on
Yeah.
it. One of the biggest selling points now is racism against black culture.
Yeah.
You got companies and establishments, their whole podcast, radio show, news bit, special, exclusive interview,
Social media
is based on racism, and the idea of like me bringing attention to it is fighting with it and capitalizing on it financially.
And that's tricky.
That's tricky.
Like Shaun King, I don't know.
You iffy about Shaun King?
I've always been iffy about Shaun King.
I think he's been getting that a lot.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I personally wasn't iffy about him per se, but when it came up, a lot of people is like, he's capitalizing on, pain.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so hard because you damned if you do. You
Because
damned if
we
you-
need that.
We need the information.
But it's like, bro,
we need the information,
much.
and we need those pipelines. So it's very tricky when it comes to. But I mean, like the Turks. There's a show called The Turks.
You told me about that show.
Like I mean brands like that. When I speak, that capitalize on it and they speak on it and they give great information. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They give great information. A lot of it could be useful. Some of it you could just toss away. But it's like a lot of these establishments, a lot of these companies are talking on the behalf of a black struggle. And I don't even want to say they're not black, but I want to say they're not facing that struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But the struggle is a financial cash cow because it's a hot topic. Everybody wants to talk about it.
Making a profit off of our pain, man. That's what
So it gets real iffy when I go online and I just see tons of videos of this or videos of that, or the counter racism show love videos where you got cops playing basketball in the street or
that shit
or
corny.
shooting-
I don't
and
care about
shooting-
none of that.
shoot. I'm like this with it. Okay, cool. That's what's up, Chief. All right. And now the son that beat up everybody and got knees and bats and got all these charges. What's up with son though?
Yeah.
Your mans and them out here playing football. All right, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They had fun. What's up with son you know about though?
Yeah.
Son that got all them cases and lawsuits
Yeah.
that the city had to give up all that money for
that we paid for.
and he's
Fuck
still out
his
there
lawyers.
busting heads,
Yeah.
walking around, talking about he the top cop or whatever. That's what I'm talking about. So I get the objective of all of it, but we as a people, we have to be very mindful what we allow to rent space in our head.
It's all trauma, bro.
It's
all
trauma.
and
And
that's
as
why
a black person, as a
crazy.
black man, as
Mhm.
black people, we never get the outlet to release trauma. We
Nope.
never get the treatment to confront, relieve,
Mhm.
or understand our trauma. We go through trauma after trauma after trauma, and the trauma is so in depth where it could be reflection trauma where I see another brother get killed or another brother get mistreated.
Mhm.
It's automatically personalized because
Yeah.
it's a reflection of who I am.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact.
we get trauma after trauma, and then that goes back to these brands and these shows that play off the racism and the pain of black folks, and then we relive the trauma in that trauma that's getting pounded before us again and again. It's hard because, like we said, at one point we need the information.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it's,
You know what I'm
it's-
saying? We need the information, and then at some point it's like, all right, it's an overload. You
Mhm.
keep throwing this in my face. And then it's like
It
not
can't
only
even
it's
go
not
on
only
social
like
media.
a conversation between me and you.
Mhm.
Now I got everybody want to take part and be like, yeah, and this happened and this
Yeah.
happened and give their little input, without having any idea of what they want to do to change.
Mm.
Just promoting it. So it is a financial gain, man, and it kind of sucks to that essence when you gotta
The people who being oppressed can't even, you know what I'm saying, get the outlet, you know what I'm saying, to even, not even, and we don't even want to profit off of it. It's just to try to release that trauma. Like, I think for me, like, that's what it is for me. Like, release it. Give us a platform. It's the platform. You know what I'm saying?
True
So, like,
indeed.
so it's like, we know how to deliver it to our people because we the people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
it looks funny when you have the Shaun Kings and different people, like the show that you said. I haven't seen no shows like that. Like, you was telling me about it. Turks and, like, some other joints. But I know for my generation, the new school, social media killing us, man. And we don't even know it. The trauma, it's like, because we're on our phones. We're not watching TV.
speak
You know
on
what
it.
I'm saying?
Speak on it. Speak
So,
on it, brothers.
when you post that Shaun King, or when you post that, like, yo, like, give us a warning, or post why you're posting it, or like, because we have a lot of us young people already have depression
Okay.
and different things like that we're going through. So us seeing that, that puts more fight. Like we not scared to go. As you can see
Most
with what's
definitely.
going on, you
Most
know what I'm
definitely.
saying? We're not scared to go. So when you're posting that stuff, you're fueling other things, other emotions. We definitely need to see it.
Yes,
But at the same
I
time,
agree. I agree.
we also need to know how to handle it when we see it, which is very hard to say how to handle because we different people.
different people.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what
It's
the
kinda-
leadership
it's kinda,
is important.
It's kind of like not knowing how we're gonna digest a meal, but meals are just getting pushed
Then-
at us.
But you gotta eat.
You see, I'm glad you brought that up because I never really internalized it like that.
Yeah.
And that's a most definitely a valid point. You
gotta
know
eat,
how
bro.
how things are digest mentally as well as physically. But
Yeah.
we speaking mentally, how you digest information, or how you internalize information, and how it fuels you.
Yes.
How it
And you
fuels
got no control then, because the trauma is being released. But because you didn't give us a platform, because you don't.
I got a
us,
question for you. I got a
What?
question for you on Shaun King. Like, what do you think I know you mentioned he should give a warning. What do you think is missing from him, or what do you want from him? What do you would rather him do, or how go about things? Like, what do you think?
I don't like. I just think I don't really have an answer to that.
Okay.
I just think everything that he posts is that.
Okay.
Everything he posts, nothing about your family. Like I get that it's your business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But bro, like even Tamika, different people take time from that to give you other things. Hey, I went to City Hall. Hey, I did this. Hey, I'm out here. Give us something else besides the trauma. Like show us you at the protest. Show us you.
Give us some action.
Yeah, of like you
us some
doing
gi-
things behind the scenes.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can post the videos, but also show that you're in the mix behind the scenes of making things happen for us as well as the other activists are doing. That's the only thing that I'm saying. Like
okay,
don't just
my
give us
brother.
trauma and trauma and trauma and trauma.
You
and
heard-
not give
you-
us no medicine.
You heard it straight
You know
from
what
the
I mean?
new
I
school.
sound like I'm preaching, but
Nah,
we need
I
medicine too.
I
Don't
like
just take
it.
a
I
sip,
like.
you know.
I like it. I like it because you're giving a perspective that I didn't think about. You know what I'm saying? I internalize a lot of things with a iron stomach in metaphor, like an iron
Yeah.
mind. So a lot of stuff that come in, I just be like, man, it's that bull.
Yeah, you
I
did.
almost- that
You almost
bull-
got it.
Almost got it. I almost got it.
It would've worked.
It would have worked, right? It would have worked. It would have worked. I caught that curse though.
No, you good. You good.
But you know, a lot I take in and then I'll be like, you know, I hold it and then I just weed it out. But you did speak on a generation that has the highest level of depression, anxiety. So it does feel differently from me. You know what I'm saying? As someone who could just be like,
That's what I was trying to tell you then. Now you know. It came out on the show, but I mean, you kind of knew that. But I think I was having a hard time explaining it to you. to you.
You're having a hard time explaining to me right now.
No, because you would ask me that from time to time. You know what I'm saying? I see it. So you would ask me that from time to time. So I said it much simpler just now. Talking to the people on air.
Okay.
I said like that's what I meant to say. I guess I feel like it affects deep like my generation different
Then
than the new,
Then-
older school. So it's like it kind of it affects like you
Gotcha.
tough, like you hard body.
gotcha.
For me, I'm like, I be depressed. Like, you know how I be. You be like, son, don't worry about that shit.
Gotcha.
Oh. I don't cuss. But, you know, so,
You
I
did.
mean, it's that type of thing. So, but now I think social media is, like, the biggest catalyst for my generation's mental health. I think back then you didn't have to look at unless you saw it on TV, if you had a TV, if you, you know what I'm saying? Unless you saw it on the street. But it's constant. It's constant. It's constant.
I wanna say this on air. I want our next show to be
Social-
based on social media.
Ooh.
I want it to be.
You saying it right now.
I want to have a discussion on social media. This is the first time that we actually
Thought
told
about-
what
yeah.
the next show is gonna be about.
Mhm.
So we would like some information, some comments, some
Please,
suggestions,
please,
some
please.
thoughts on social media and your
Yeah.
viewpoints. We're gonna touch on it. I want to.
And I'm gonna stop right there. Then I'm gonna stop right
yeah,
there.
we're gonna let's end
I
it
didn't
right
mean to
there.
go off on a tangent.
I want to.
you know
I
what
want
I'm
to
talking
save the show for that.
about? Yeah.
I want to save the show for that. I think that would be a good discussion for a lot that's going on and what's a lot to
Yeah.
you know for us to see
Dive
in the
into.
future.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
still Brooklyn.
And I'm sincere,
And
bro.
this is old school.
New school. Shout out to John Madison, Spud rocking the hat.
I'm rocking the
Shout out
joints.
SHU Studio, Spud Brooklyn with the pen. We out here.
We out here.
you know what
SHU
I'm saying?
Studio.
That's where we at.
We get Busy.
Busy.
Get it?
Peace. Stay black. Stay safe.